Check out this video, a fight in the hall at East Orange High School, at least according to one mom who reached out to us saying her son was bullied. But wait till you hear the details of who was in the fight and why. Ashley Johnson has the full story.
Disturbing cell phone video taken inside East Orange Campus High School in North Jersey shows a 17-year-old student in a headlock by a man he told campus police jumped him. Quadrell Keaton-Jones, who you see in the gray shirt, has not been back to school since the fight, which happened last Thursday. Quadrell filed a police report, which indicates that the other person involved in the fight is not a student at the school.
I'm just overwhelmed, not to say scared, but it's a lot of mixed emotions.
Are you scared to go back to school?
To be honest, yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen next.
Quadrell says he has been bullied on social media by a girl in his grade since September, and that last week things escalated. He says the man who beat him up is the girl's older brother. We reached out to city and school officials. The East Orange superintendent would only say that the incident is under investigation. Quadrell's mother, Kiana Jones, said she can't understand how this could happen on school grounds during school hours and why school officials didn't do more to prevent it or stop it sooner. Kiana said she is still waiting to hear back from school officials.
I'm scared for my son to go to school. He's scared to go to school. I've reached out to the school to find out what my options were pertaining to school. No one's called me back. I've been calling since Friday.
Meanwhile, New York City announced it will spend $8 million on an anti-bullying campaign in response to a fatal stabbing in the Bronx. 15-year-old Matthew McCree was killed during history class last month. 18-year-old Abel Cedino is charged with his murder. I'm Ashley Johnson, reporting for Chasing News.
Thank you, Ashley. All right, let's bring in our A-plus panel to break this down. Laura Nanos, columnist for lawnews.com, is here. Good to see you, Laura. Thank you for sticking around. And Bob Bianchi, former prosecutor in Morris County. Laura, this story, there's so many angles to it. You got a video, you got claims of bullying, all these things. What it seems to be a lack of accountability on the part of schools in general to address things like this. And we've seen violence in schools, report after report, over years, and it seems like nobody is responsible.
What the school is doing right now is crisis management and damage control, because they know that something is seriously wrong. That fight went on a pretty long time, and if that happened on school grounds, somebody screwed up. So they're waiting to figure out how they're going to spin it.
Get to the level of a fight? It looked like, I don't know, put up your dukes. It seemed like they were dancing for a while.
But even if it looked like that.
And it didn't look like anybody got hurt.
But somebody should have been there supervising and stopping it.
Well,
would you have jumped in?
My experience has been that they follow the rules when they want to. They don't follow the rules. How are you getting around the law that says when those children are at the school, you assume the role as the parent? There's a 20-something-year-old kid in a gym squaring off in a fight.
Why is another student there?
That's a big problem.
But let's talk about bullying for a minute, because I've said this over and over again. When everything is labeled bullying, nothing is bullying. And it drives me crazy. I feel like kids today have no coping skills. Nobody stands up for themselves. Everybody's a victim. Look at what New York is doing. They're spending $8 million on some bullying program. New Jersey, same thing. Pass a law. All of a sudden, we've got bullying coordinators. Where's the coping skills? Where's the stand up for yourself?
Bill, this is not about coping skills, though. I agree with you that if everything is bullying, then nothing is. I agree on that point. But the problem is not about coping skills. The problem is about triage skills on the part of the school administration, common sense on the part of the school administration.
To that point, proper training, this and the other thing, isn't that just called, hey, pick yourself up? Somebody makes fun of your weight, your hair, what you look like. These are normal things that happen to people that they then learn how to deal with adversity.
I think the aggressive bullying law that New Jersey has, and is the bright star in the entire nation, is a good one, and we should be doing a better job at educating parents. I used to do it myself, but you know what? Nobody showed up for the lectures, Bill, until somebody got killed or somebody got injured. Then all of a sudden the parents would point at the teachers and law enforcement and say, where were you? What did you do? And we were saying
so
the
it's
parents
really just
have to
about
be
the blame game and parents just shirking their responsibility.
But you know what? It is part part of that, but it is also, I agree with you, we have to teach some of these kids some resilient skills. But on this case, this case is a
parent's job.
This is where the term snowflake came from. These kids can't deal with adversity.
but
now look what happened to the Bronx.
No.
A kid got killed. Somebody was being picked on, and he stabbed a student to death.
Yeah, but
in the classroom.
this case is, and I agree, this case is a little bit different. We had to have balance with everything. But in this particular case, we're not talking about a little social media saying you're overweight.
we're
Like this.
talking
There's
about a
a
physical
20-year-old guy that got access into the school and started a fist fight with a teenager.
There's a line between bullying and criminal activity, certainly, and some things absolutely go too far. But honestly, I think we could use a little more toughness in our society. All right, thanks, guys. Laura, thank you. Bob, good to see you.